Do you know that the things that you say out of your mouth have power over your life? The things that you are saying about yourself and over yourself are impacting the kind of life that you're living. And in this video, I'm going to talk about the power of positive affirmations. And welcome back to my channel. My name is Sola, and on my channel I talk about all things that are going to help inspire and empower women. I believe that in women we have so much potential, we can be so much, but there are many things that stop us from reaching our full potential. So what I do is every Friday I release videos and share some tips and advice on things that are helping me, that I'm going through, and I hope that they will help you to live your best life. So please do subscribe to this channel. There should be a button here or here, I don't know where, but I know once there's a button. Subscribe to this channel so that you will always know when I post videos every single Friday. So this week I'm talking about the power of positive self-affirmations. And so a positive self-affirmation is you affirming something in yourself. And the reason why I put positive is because we very often use negative self-affirmations over ourselves, and what we don't know is the power that they have over us. So I really want to just take you through some reasons as to let you know why it's really important to make sure that you're speaking positive words over yourself on a daily basis, and why you have to become conscious of what you are saying about yourself when you're speaking to other people. So guys, the first thing I want to talk about is I need you to understand that our words have energy. They're not empty. Our words have energy. You have to remember that God created this world with word. God spoke and the world came into existence, and we were made in the image of God. So that same power is within us as well, that when we speak and when we declare things with our mouth, things begin to shift in our life, that like powerful things happen. But most of us, like, we speak such negative things over ourselves and we don't even realize it. You know, just things like saying that, oh, I'm probably not going to get it, or bad things always happen to me, you know, or when you're speaking about yourself, you're saying like, oh, I never win anything, or I never get good luck. And you don't realize how unconsciously you have built up this really self-negative talk about yourself and to yourself. And you don't realize that as you are saying that, you are manifesting that into your life. So you need to check that, become conscious of that, and change all of that. You know, it's important to start declaring out over your life what it is that you want, declaring over yourself the woman that you want to be. Like, if you are in a place right now and you're just like, you're not who you want to be, but you know the vision of the woman that you want to be, you know inside of you this woman that you want to be, then you need to start speaking her into existence. Because as you speak, you are creating your life, you are creating the world around you. And when you first start speaking like powerful things over yourself, it might feel like it's false, or it might feel like it just might feel disingenuous because you're so used to negative chatter. But you just have to keep saying it, keep proclaiming over yourself. If there's something you want in your life, if there's a new house that you want, a new car that you want, if there's healing, declare that healing over your life, speak it over your life. When you're speaking about yourself, like for example, when someone gives you a compliment, are you the kind of person that's like is quick to reject that compliment and be like, oh no, it's nothing? Or do you receive it with grace and be like, thank you so much? Because as you are receiving that, you are affirming that in yourself. But so many of us, when people give us compliments, we reject it. It's like we push it back away, like, no, that's not for me. And we reject it when we say things like, oh no, this whole thing, you know, I got it for this amount of money. Oh no, you're pretty too. No one is saying that they ain't pretty, but they're complimenting you. They're telling you that you are beautiful. So receive it and say thank you so much for that compliment. And in you saying thank you, you are receiving it and you are welcoming it into your life. You know, so what I really want you to do is I really want you to start today by becoming really conscious of the things that you say. Like, what do you say about yourself? You have to become aware, because in order to change it, you need to know what it is that you're saying. Because a lot of our chat is so unconscious. It's become this unconscious part of ourselves that we don't even realize. Like, we don't realize that we say these things about us and to ourselves. And so the first thing is to become really conscious and be thinking like, what do I say about myself? What do I speak over myself? Am I calling into existence the things I want in my life? Or am I speaking into existence the things that I don't want in my life? You know, when I speak about, how do I phrase my words? Because that's another thing as well, because you can be like, you know, I want to do this, but in the way that you phrase it, you're phrasing it in a negative way. You're saying to yourself like, oh, I really don't want to be in the same place that I was last year, or I really don't want to be here this time next year. You're not saying what you want, you're saying like what you don't want. And so you're not putting anything into existence. You're not affirming over yourself what you want. And that word affirm, I really want you to just hold on to that, because you have to affirm over yourself what you want. This time next year, I will be like this. This time next year, I will achieve this. Declare what you want, and in declaring that, you will receive it. You will begin to shift your mindset to start to believe in it. You will begin to be calling it into existence. And what you also begin to do is you begin to start thinking all the different ways of all the different paths of how you can get that thing that you want to achieve. And every time you fall down, you get back up. You just continue to affirm yourself. It is very, very important that you practice this on a daily basis. And it's going to be hard at first because you're probably used to just unconscious speaking about yourself. But so you have to kind of put into practice now a daily thing of every single day. Set your timer for 5 minutes, right? And then just start saying positive things about yourself. I am beautiful. Yeah. I am more than enough. I deserve amazing things to happen in my life. I deserve to be happy, right? I am going to achieve all of my dreams. Literally 5 minutes every single day. Like, everybody has time for that. Spend 5 minutes a day just declaring the things that you want. So after this video, get a pen and paper, write down a list of like five things that you want, 5 positive self-affirmations about yourself. I want you to write it down, and I want you to set a time of every single day. In fact, stand in front of your mirror, because that helps. I remember when I read a book, and the book was called Love Yourself Like Your Life Depends on It. And in this book, it was an exercise where every single day you had to set a timer for 5 minutes and just say, I love you. I love myself. I love you, Sola. And it felt kind of weird at first, but it really did a shift in me. It felt weird, and then it felt uncomfortable. And then it just kind of felt like there was a healing in that, because I'd realized that I'd never told myself that I loved myself before. I'd never spoken such good things over myself. And it really did change the way I started to see myself. Because when you start to say powerful things about yourself, when you start to call yourself beautiful, Sola, you are beautiful. You don't have to wait for someone else to give you a compliment. There are some of us that we live our lives thriving off of the compliments of other people. And this world that we live in with social media, like posting every day, it's like we wait for the like or the comment, or people saying, oh my gosh, you look beautiful, sis. That's amazing, sis. But we don't need other people to say it to us for it to be real. We can say it over ourselves, because what is important is that we believe it for ourselves. And when we believe it for ourselves, we don't need it from anybody else. Anyone else that gives us, that's just an added compliment. But we don't need it, because we know it within the deepest of our being. We believe it and we know it. And it starts by what you profess with your mouth. So tell yourself that you are beautiful. Let yourself know you deserve good things. Declare it every day. Set a timer, right? Please, always set a timer of a challenge for yourself for the next 30 days for 5 minutes with your 5 statements of affirmation. And I want you to spend 5 minutes every day in the mirror saying those things over yourself. Like, what are they going to be? Let me know in the comments what your 5 affirmation statements are going to be over yourself. If you do this daily, I promise you will see a shift in yourself. You will see a shift in the way that you begin to see yourself. You will see a shift in the way you begin to talk about yourself. You will see a shift in the way that you begin to feel about yourself, and you will begin to feel empowered. It is so important to really speak positively over yourself. It's important to become conscious of what you are saying about your life, what you're saying over about the life of your children, if you are parents as well, to just always make sure that what comes out of your mouth is positivity. Because remember that, like, everything is energy. And you're either attracting positive energy to yourself or negative energy to yourself. And if you want to attract positive energy to yourself, you've got to start to become a more positive person. You've got to start to have a more positive outlook on your life. Glass half empty, glass half full. Speak positive self-affirmations over yourself and begin to have the mindset of the glass half full mindset. And always being thankful about your life, about what you have, about what you've got. Always be thankful, because there's always something to be thankful for in your life. So also make sure you're saying thankful things. Every day you're saying, I thank you for this. You're praising yourself. Well done that you did this. Like, well done that you got through a whole day of eating healthy. Well done. Praise yourself for the small things, because it's the small things that lead to the big things. You understand? So it's very easy for us to beat ourselves down when we fail, but why don't we praise ourselves enough when we don't, when we succeed, when we overcome a hurdle? We don't do that. So let's just take the time to just do that, to say, well done, Sola, for today. Well done that you did that. Sometimes it's even just, we can feel so bad, right? And it can be really hard just to get out of the bed and get through a day. And just getting through the end of the day can be like, well done, because you got through that day. You did what you needed to do, and that is good enough. So yeah. So guys, that's just the talk this week, and I really hope that this week's talk, I really hope that it is impactful to you and that you really put into action you just speaking positive self-affirmations over your life and begin to see the shift in your life. If this video has spoken to you or touched you, or you think there's someone that needs to hear this, then please do share with your friends and your family. Please, guys, subscribe to this channel. My face should be somewhere here. Just hit that button and subscribe to this channel. And I'll be back next Friday with some more tips to help you live your best life and be the best version of yourself. Until next week, guys, God bless you. Mwah.